sometimes called modern-day slavery, and it's happening here in the Ozarks.
In Missouri last year, the National Human Trafficking Resource Center reported 39 cases of sex trafficking and 9 cases of labor trafficking. As KY3's Linda Russell shows us, new transitional housing in Mountain Grove is helping restore those victims.
It's come together in less than a year, a 5,500 square foot home for victims of human sex trafficking.
This is our living room. We have a beautiful piano that was donated to us.
Steve and Teresa Dunlap say a TV interview started it all.
They took her as a hostage and held her in a brothel and forced her to work there.
The woman was from another country, but the Dunlaps learned the problem is also here.
And at that moment in time, it hit our hearts that there's young girls out here, they're praying, God, if you're real, if you're alive, help me, I want out of this.
On Time Ministry hopes to be their refuge.
It's just restoring them and teaching them that they are beautiful and they are wonderful and helping them to become who they're supposed to be without all the brokenness.
Trafficking doesn't necessarily start with kidnapping. A woman may be approached on the street, drugged at a party, or deceived by a trafficker.
Tall, dark, and handsome, and begin to shower them with gifts and starts building a relationship with them, then eventually deceive them into doing things because they love him. And then sometimes they're threatened.
Steve and Teresa began reaching out to victims and were soon asked to run a transitional home in Mexico, then one here.
A gentleman bought this facility for us and said, I want you to do in Missouri what you're doing in Mexico.
Each of the 7 bedrooms was furnished by different churches and volunteers. This one was decorated by a volunteer from Kansas.
Each room has its own personality.
2 women have already moved in. They're welcome to stay for 2 years and will receive counseling, medical care, and whatever they need to rebuild their lives.
The need is tremendous. And when good people have a chance to get involved, they really want to. And so we just would encourage others to do the same thing and make it happen, because there's so many more victims out there.
In Mountain Grove, Linda Russell, KY3 News.
If you're a trafficking victim and need some help, you can call the National Trafficking Resource Center toll-free, 1-888-737-7888. We also have a link to On Time Ministries website at ky3.com.